right, welcome back to the dojo, everybody. This is True Talk with True Motion, where a couple of guys talk about how to make the world a better place and hopefully make your day a little bit better in the process. My name is Mark, followed by my co-host Stephen.
Hello there.
Take number 3. We've been dealing with some audio issues, but we
They don't
finally
have to
got
know.
it figured out.
They
But
know.
none of you guys know that, except I just told you.
Yep.
So we've got AJ and Paige in the dojo. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We're going to talk about it again. Paige has been training here since 2022. And she's been a great student, everything that we're looking for in somebody that's been training. She helps with the little kids. Know her as Miss Paige. There's crying children. We send them over
You
to
know
her.
who to call.
Call Paige.
Mhm.
There you go. So, Paige, talk to us about your story about how you got started, because it's a fairly unique one. So,
Gosh.
you got started because of why?
Oh, okay. So I had some friends that were in karate, and I was like super bored, and I was like, I want to do something with my free time and maybe hang out with my friends more.
Yeah.
And
She may have thought one of them was cute at the time. I don't recall.
Yes. I
no,
think so.
no.
Whoa.
Well,
You
if
better cut that out.
If you didn't think they were cute, I think they thought you were cute.
That's probably accurate as well.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Oh
Yep.
my.
Because we may or may not have found a love letter.
What?
So yeah,
I
all
didn't
right.
read this.
Anyway,
we'll
so
tell you off air. We don't want to embarrass them too bad.
So your friends wanted you to.
No. I
to-
wanted to do karate, and I had friends in karate. And so I was telling my dad, I'm like, I want to do a sport or something. And he's like, you can do anything you want to do except for soccer.
And that's why you have a good dad.
And so I was like, well, I have some friends in karate. What if I do that? And so he's like, sure, go get the stuff. And I was like, okay. So I used to carpool with these friends for like school and stuff. And I got the phone number from one of their moms. And I was like, here, Dad, take the phone number. Call them.
Now it's up to you. I did my part.
Yeah.
There's a surprise twist.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And you know what he said?
Yes, they do, because we've said it twice already.
But the
What did-
viewers
what
haven't
did he
said
say,
that.
Paige?
What did he say?
He said, what? What do you want me to do with this? And I was like, are you going to call them? And he's like, no, you're going to call them. And I was like, me?
Yep. Yeah. So it was interesting. One of these days, every now and then we get phone calls of people wanting to train.
Once in a while.
Once in a while. And she calls and she's like, yeah, I want to. And she asks all these questions that parents ask. And I was like, great, sure. What's your child's name? We can have you guys come in. She's like, I am the child. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I go, I need to be talking to your parents.
It was so awkward. I was like, I'm sorry. My
So-
dad made me do this.
So I remember it just slightly differently.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
We want to flick
so,
your story.
So Paige's personality is such that she wants to do everything every time.
Yep.
Doesn't really stick with anything. I think we've done, I don't know, beads, we've done painting, we've done all sorts of different things. And so to invest the time that it's going to take to
Yeah.
actually
Do an
advance,
activity.
I wanted to make sure that she was committed. And so I figured that if I made her make the phone call, she'd say, no, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
But she called my bluff.
She called your bluff.
Ah.
And look at this.
we
It's
are.
been the best thing that's ever happened to her. It's like, when they, on those online videos where the parents are like, all right, and they put their credit card against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And like, if you can stop it, you can buy whatever you want just to
Right.
get the kid to headbutt the wall.
Right, totally.
And then when the kid actually stops it and the parent's like,
Shoot.
crap.
Oh no.
It's like that, except in a good way.
In a great way.
Yes.
In a great way. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been great
but
for everybody.
We've been loving having her come and train. She's great. And like we talked about earlier, she has had the most shout outs.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think out of anybody that we've done on the podcast. So if you're ever like, who's this Paige you keep shouting out?
This is the page.
This
I
is
am the page.
And I think we are gonna make a shirt that says I am the Page.
That's
Yeah.
Yes. So, and now we're gonna get into our weekly recap because we briefly talked about this earlier as well. But we went to Tiny Tim's earlier this week, and I'm gonna say we set the world record,
We
Tiny
clearly
Tim
did.
record
Clearly
for
did.
number of cars completed. They had to take 2 of the giant trays away from us, and normally we just fill 1 tray.
Mm-hmm.
But we went, yeah.
We were working on our third. We were about to get our
yeah,
third.
we were about
Well,
to
and
get
we
our
like
third one.
stacked them on top too. So.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
we were double stacking
Double
them.
layered.
I dare say we probably went through and put together about 150 cars, if
Probably.
not more.
Probably.
Yeah, it was great. So that was that your guys' first time there, or have you been there before?
I've not been to Tiny Tim's. I know
Okay,
of Tiny Tim's
okay.
just from past experience.
Yeah.
That was my first time actually assembling cars. We'd had a neighbor who, for an Eagle Scout project.
That's right.
put
Okay, I think
lacquer
you.
on a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
Which we brought in. So
Okay. Yeah, so that's a great thing. We try to do it at least once a month. You guys are more than welcome to come with us anytime you want to. If you have not heard of Tiny Tim's, you should just Google Tiny Tim's Toys. It's a great nonprofit organization here in Utah. It's located in West Jordan. They put together toys for kids across the world that don't have any toys. And as we were kind of talking about on Wednesday with it, we get a very skewed perception on what like normal reality is here in the United States, just because we have everything at instant, like we can get it.
hey, look, there's an Amazon truck right now.
Exactly. Exactly. Or like we flip on the light switch and we instantly have light, or we turn on a sink and we instantly have water.
We can drink our own tap water.
Exactly. The fact that we can drink our own tap water. I mean,
We choose not to.
exactly. Exactly. We have access to clean drinking water and we choose to buy bottled water. And,
Yeah.
you know, there's parts of the world that there's even parts of the United States. I think there's even parts of Utah that do not have running water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like, you hear statements like that and you're like,
Doesn't
What?
compute. Doesn't compute. I don't
exactly. Like,
understand
what do you
that.
mean you don't have running water?
You don't have roads that
Exactly.
or electricity
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
So the fact that we have all of these, like we call them conveniences, but they're these necessities that like you have to have water, you have to have food. Like we don't think about those things. We think about other things and now we create other problems. And it's like, okay, we need to get some people into these places that like put together cars that are like, this is it. Yeah, this will make somebody's entire year.
Yeah.
This wooden car. And
It will change a child's life for
Exactly.
the rest of their life.
Exactly.
And all you're doing is
putting on
together a
wheels.
car,
Yep.
putting on a face.
Yep.
and,
Exactly.
screwing on some wheels onto a little block of wood.
Yeah, so I highly encourage everybody that if you have not done any sort of outreach community projects, highly recommend doing them, whether it's simple things like putting together toy cars or like a clothing drive, or like I've donated like a giant bag of old clothes that it's like, okay, well, I just really don't wear this anymore. Like, let's throw it in a bag, let's donate it to them, and they can choose to do something good with
Something
it.
good with it, for
So,
sure. That's
yeah.
actually one of the great things since you've moved the dojo that I'm starting to take advantage of is you've
Savers?
got a donation center right
Yeah,
here, and
Savers.
so it's drop the kids off, and then when I
Drop-
go home and load up the car full of stuff that
Yep.
is just cluttering up the house, but somebody else could benefit from, and
Mhm.
drop it off there. And
Boom.
come pick up the kids.
That's
So,
right. Yeah.
Thank you, Savers.
Thank you, Savers. I think Utah actually has a really good, like, thrift store, Goodwill, like,
Desert
community.
Industries. Is
Yeah,
there, so
exactly.
That's amazing.
Like, man, everybody's like, oh, there's a LDS church on every corner. There's also like a Savers or a Goodwill or a,
DI.
DI.
That's true.
So, but yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Besides Tiny Tim's, how's your guys' week been? Did you guys do anything fun on Pioneer Day?
So I think first of all we should explain what Pioneer Day is.
Yes. So for non-Utahs, go ahead, AJ.
So I've worked for national companies most of my career, and every time I describe Pioneer Day, so why aren't you working on a Thursday?
Yeah.
Well, because nobody is. Well, why is nobody working on a Thursday? We have Pioneer Day. What's that?
Exactly.
We all dress in prairie dresses, and walk wagons down the main street of Salt Lake City,
Yeah.
and call it a day. So blow off
Pioneer
fireworks
Day-
at the end of the night.
Yeah, Pioneer Day. It's when Joseph Smith like settled in Utah, correct?
Brigham Young.
Brigham Young.
Yeah.
Brigham Young settled in Utah and famously said, "This is the place."
This is the place.
I would like to know how people know that, but they found the digital recorder next to
Totally.
his
Yeah, totally.
exactly.
I
But
think my favorite Pioneer Day story, though, the most famous Utahn of all was born on Pioneer Day, Karl Malone.
Yep. Yeah.
So he was drafted early July. He happened to come to Utah for the first time on his birthday.
Which was Pioneer Day.
And they put him in the parade.
And they put him in the parade.
Wow.
And he thought it was for his birthday.
Yep.
Dressed like they're in the 1800s.
Yeah.
But to celebrate my birthday, but I'll take it.
Yeah, he totally thought the Pioneer Day parade was for him.
It was
I
a
did
Karl
not
Malone
know
birthday.
that. That is so funny.
Yeah, in fact,
didn't know
interesting that you say that because Kyle suggested that for our trivia question. And I was all like, oh, but we already have one, but that
It'd be so
is a
funny.
great story. Yeah, I remember why. I don't even remember where I was watching that, but they said that, and he was like super like excited and happy that they threw him a parade for his birthday.
Oh, totally. This is really great.
It's like, oh wow, you guys are just for me. They're like,
I knew it
well,
was good, and that's kind of a weird party. But
yeah,
okay.
exactly. So Pioneer Day is a big day here in Utah, and like all the state banks, everything closes down. Interestingly enough, Shanna works for a financial company, but they stay open because they're not based in Utah.
Right.
Oh,
So she always has to work on Pioneer Day. So
Yeah, it's basically a second 4th of July. It's 4th of July's little brother.
yeah,
is
it's
really
4th of
what it
July
is.
2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, and Paige apparently almost hurt herself like normal.
Like always.
What did you do this time?
Oh, well, this one's a great story.
Well, let's hear it.
I was hanging out with some friends, and I don't remember what happened. But I was
Never does.
nope. I was running up my stairs because I was gonna like go to my sister's room for something, but I ran up the stairs and hit my elbow on the edge of the railing, and it was like right in between like my bones, and it hurt so bad. I just laid on the stairs for a second. I was like, no way.
And all of a sudden, it's just, oh, Paige is hurting herself. We'll just leave
Yeah.
her
Well,
alone.
it's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
I always hurt
Yourself
myself on holidays, I
It
guess.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago? That you
4th of July.
broke your collarbone on the 4th of July?
Yep.
Yep.
There was a period where 6 to 8 months, like Paige gets hurt, heals up. Paige gets hurt, heals up.
That's true.
We almost got an accident, like Paige's number of days accident
Number of
free.
days,
Uh-huh.
Like Ocean, I was like, if she gets to 100, we're going to throw a party. So,
What?
yeah, exactly.
party?
A party. We're going to have a pizza party if Paige goes 100 days without hurting herself.
Oh, I thought you were saying with hurting myself. I was
No,
like, what?
without hurting yourself.
that
No.
would be too expensive. To
Yeah,
throw a party
exactly.
around here as
Dang.
well.
yeah.
Paige hurts herself within 100 days. Ah, crap. Yes. But thank you for joining us on the show, you guys. We're going to move on and go to our Liam's Facts. Okay, this week's Liam Facts. Before we answer or ask this week's question, last week's question was what Iceland consumes more blank per capita than any other nation. Do you guys know the answer?
No, I'm not up on my Icelandic.
Me neither.
Uh-uh.
I tried to give a subtle hint for the people that watch on YouTube. If you picked up on it, I gave you the answer right after I asked the question. It's Coca-Cola.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
People in Iceland consume more Coca-Cola,
Oh, good clarification.
Coca-Cola than any other nation per capita.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I would not have guessed
Cane
that.
sugar or
I would assume cane sugar, but I don't know. I was like, what? That's random. We're asking that question this time. So, all right, this week's question is what is the most shoplifted book in the US?
What?
Wow.
What is the most shoplifted book in the US? If you know the answer, leave a comment in the comment section down below or email us at truetalktuesday@gmail.com. Also, make sure you like and share the show. You better make sure you tell your friends that
I will.
You're on a podcast and you got to watch it. So make sure you like and share and then leave us a comment if you know the answer. I was a little surprised by the answer because it's very counterintuitive, but we'll move on. But moving on to a word from our sponsor.
Yeah. True motion in motion, let's go. Gear up, stand tall, feel the flow. Kick Keeping it strong with the best of the best. Streetwear fresh, put your style to the test. Karate vibes, yeah, we bring that heat. From tees to hoodies, keep it sharp, keep it sleek. T-shirt or hoodie, we got both. Subs for the grind, focus on growth. Stickers and swag, let the world know you rep style. Now let's go. True Motion merch, yeah, we level up. Style so sharp, got that warrior's touch. Reppin' that swag, flex it, wear it proud. Support True Talks and wear it loud. Discipline, power, the heart of the fight. Your fit's gotta match your unstoppable might. Tigers and dragons, bold on the sleeve. Step in the dojo, they know you don't leave. Oh, step up, don't wait. Rock that fit, let's elevate. True Motion merch, yeah, we level up. Style so sharp, got that warrior's touch. Rocking that drip, yeah, you own the crowd. Support True Talks and wear it loud. Yeah, we reppin' strong, no fear, no doubt. True Motion merch shop is what it's all about.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sponsor.
sponsor.
Make sure you grab some swag and make sure you look out for the new I am
the
Paige.
Paige
I am
shirt.
the Page shirts.
No,
So-
that's my shirt. You guys better not
Or-
steal it.
I know the page.
I know the Page.
Yeah. We'll make
We'll
two.
we'll make one for you that says
it a
I
shirt.
am the Page, and then we'll make one for everybody else that says I know the Page.
Yep.
Love it.
That's perfect.
I'll make everybody get that shirt.
There you go. We'll get it set up probably today. We'll see. Maybe.
We'll see.
But let's move on to our top 5. All right, this week's top 5. The reason why we kind of did it is, speaking of Pioneer Day, if you are not LDS, people celebrate Pioneer Day and they call it Pie and Beer Day. So, because play on words. So, obviously, we're not going to talk about beer because we have a minor on the show. So, we're going to talk about pies. So, this week's top
Yay.
5 is pies. So, Paige, we'll start with you. What is your
My top 5
What
pies.
are
top
your
5
top
pies? You
5
can have
pies?
honorable mentions too. So, if you're like, I couldn't narrow it down to 5.
Oh, I think I only have 4 actually.
All right. Well, what are your top pies?
I like raspberry pie.
Okay.
That's a good pie. And
That is a good pie. It's like a balance between sweet and tart.
pumpkin pie.
Ugh.
Hey.
Sorry, I just had a gag reflex.
Weird. That's how I feel every time you tell a joke.
Yeah, well, we'll find out later today. So, raspberry, pumpkin, what else?
I like apple pie. Apple
Apple
pie's
pie?
really good.
Okay.
And chocolate pie is good. I love chocolate
Now,
pie.
is it like a chocolate mousse pie or a chocolate cream pie or just any chocolate pie?
Do you even know the difference between the two?
Nope.
Chocolate mousse is a little bit like airier and fluffier.
Mhm.
Chocolate cream pie is a little bit denser, almost like pudding. But
I don't
chocolate
know.
pie.
Chocolate pie.
Okay.
Chocolate pie. All
What
right.
else
Yeah.
you got?
I don't have any more.
So-
I don't like a lot of pies.
So raspberry, pumpkin, and chocolate.
And apple.
And apple.
Apple.
So 4.
All right.
All right, you got
Yeah.
4.
Not 4.
We'll take it.
Top 4.
AJ, what about yours?
See, I could do like 40.
Okay.
We got
You
the
can have-
time.
You can have a few
Just-
honorable
yeah,
mentions.
Just name a pie and I like it. I'm a sweet tooth guy.
Yeah,
so,
I am too.
So, Paige, what's my number 1 pie?
Key lime pie. Wait, what? Pecan pie.
There you go.
Pecan
Whoa.
pie.
Pecan.
There we
Pecan
go.
pie is really, really
Pecan
good.
pie.
Yeah.
So good.
I said that so confidently.
You sure
Yeah.
did.
Key lime pie. I mean, wait.
Wait, I
Yeah,
even
no
knew it
clue.
was
How did
pecan
you
pie.
throw key lime pie on your own list if you
I
came
don't
up with-
like key lime pie.
Really?
Yeah, I know you like it.
Key
I do
lime
like
pie
I
is-
know
key lime
mom
pie.
likes
Key lime
it.
pie is
I don't like it.
amazing.
Yeah, so key lime pie is definitely on there.
There you go.
It's
Not the top.
not the top.
That's pecan pie.
100%.
Pecan pie is really good.
I'm a French silk chocolate.
Oh,
pie
nice,
guy.
nice.
Oh, those ones
Okay.
are good.
That is a good
Yeah,
one.
Not the pudding
Yeah.
texture, but just the light, fluffy, just silky
French silk
smooth.
chocolate pie is really good. I'm not a huge chocolate person, but that is definitely something I can get behind.
You get the Marie calendars with the little
Yeah.
swirls that
On
they
the
put
end.
Oh
on
yeah,
Yep.
I love the swirls.
Yep.
Yep.
With actually good made whipped cream.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
I like a good cherry pie.
Okay.
Has to be good cherry though.
Good
Yeah.
cherry.
Good cherry.
Although every once in a while, are you guys the same way? Every once in a while, you just have to go back to nostalgic, trashy food.
Mm.
Yes.
Ew.
And so you've got to get the nasty little ones that you get, the hand pies that you get at the gas station.
Yep.
Been there for
Yep.
6 months and they're extra dry.
And
you're like,
they
"Oh,
like disintegrate into dust when you bite it,
Totally. You're like
except for the
chugging-
filling.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah. This brings back so many memories.
Right.
it's like eating a jar of peanut butter.
He does get those all the time. Actually,
It's
he's like,
true.
I
like
I
these.
like them. They're great.
It tastes like nostalgia.
It's like rolling dice. Like sometimes you roll a good one and you're like, this one's amazing, and then sometimes it's
It's the whole gambling effect, right? It's
Yeah.
Like, it's like you hit once in a while
Yeah.
and you don't realize that you spent a ton of
And
money
that keeps
to
you
get
going.
there. Yeah.
exactly
Take my money. I'm happy.
okay. So you got
Yep. So,
those?
so cherry, a good tart cherry, an apple pie. You've got to.
we love apple pie.
You don't have apple pie. Then,
Yeah.
Then you
well,
fail.
that's American as you can
There
get.
you go. So
So-
those are the 5. I actually am a pumpkin pie guy too.
Yeah, I
But
do.
Paige already said that.
That's
Haha.
all right.
With or without whipped cream though.
I like homemade pumpkin pie with whipped cream, but store-bought pumpkin pie can't have whipped cream.
Really?
Interesting. Now, do you make your own whipped cream? or do
I
you
don't,
buy
but my
canned?
grandma can.
Grandma makes whipped. Truthfully, it is the easiest thing in the world to do, but nobody thinks it's that easy. You just literally buy heavy cream and
You
put
Whip
it.
it.
Put in a little bit of powdered sugar. Or,
Yeah, and
You
you
whip it.
just
It
whip
has
it.
powdered sugar in it.
I just use. You can use it. It makes gives a little bit different texture. I just use granulated
Granulated
sugar,
sugar.
and
Huh.
and vanilla.
Yeah.
So super easy. I kind of joke with everybody that's how I got Shanna to marry me is I made homemade whipped cream. And
Oh,
she's like,
really?
this stuff is amazing. And I was like, yeah, it took me a really long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No,
5 minutes.
especially
what
if
did
you have
you-
a KitchenAid.
What did you put it on if you didn't put on pumpkin pie for?
So that'll go into mine, and I will tell you when it's
Awesome.
mine.
Whoa.
Do you got any honorable mentions or?
Yeah, I just anything that's sweet
'Kay.
and good.
Any pies?
All right, what do you got, Steven?
Well, I got a question. Do
Okay.
you know the difference between cake and pie?
What do you
think
mean?
I think you told me yesterday, but I'm going to see if these guys know.
Did I tell you yesterday?
Yeah.
'Cause we didn't talk at all yesterday.
I mean Wednesday,
Okay.
or it may have been Tuesday.
Maybe.
actually.
Maybe.
But I
All right.
remember you saying something.
Do you know the
I'm gonna see it.
difference?
No, I don't know
No?
the difference.
The pie has a crust that goes all the way up, right?
Kind of. So there's two terms, right?
Okay.
So pie has filling, while cake is a batter.
Oh.
So you make a batter out of the cake, then you bake that, while pies are crust with filling.
Okay.
So
Hence the reason you can get like mincemeat pies.
There you go,
and
yeah.
Savory pies.
Yes.
'cause it's
Pizza
crust with the-
pies.
Yep.
Pizza pie. There you go.
Yep.
Crust with the filling.
Yeah.
that's my entire list right there. So
Whoa.
all right. So honorable mentions. I like pumpkin pie. That's okay. It's very seasonal. You know, in
That's
the
true.
right mood, it's like it's illegal not to like it.
Yeah,
So-
no, it should be illegal to year round.
If I don't think you're very thankful in
No.
November.
I'm not.
If
I
you
hate.
don't like pumpkin pie.
I love fall, but I hate fall at the same time because
hate-
everything is
What
pumpkin,
about pumpkin
spice.
spice?
Oh God.
You just like not like pumpkins?
No, I do not.
Good.
They deserve to be in hell with the rest of them.
That's crazy.
It's like raw tomatoes too.
There
Ew,
sounds like
those are
there's a
gross.
childhood story there. that
I don't
has the
I don't
aversion
even
for
know. I
pumpkin
just
pie.
had it and I was just like, "Bleh."
Is it a texture thing?
Probably because I
texture's
like
good.
carrot cake,
Okay.
and carrot cake is very
No,
similar
it's not. It's a batter.
well, in terms of like flavor profile.
Okay. Carrots
Yeah.
taste different than pumpkins, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Carrot
I'll
cake
let
has
you-
that spice element.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Orange.
So
Cinnamon is what
yeah,
it's
the,
called.
the very cinnamon, but yeah, pumpkin. Because I like cheesecake.
I love
That's the same
cheesecake.
texture. So it's not a texture thing.
Yeah,
It must be a flavor
yeah.
thing.
Hmm.
But cheesecake
Well,
is
It's on my list.
That's not a
That's-
pie.
It's not a pie.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's,
a
not.
cake.
it's
you
not
can-
a filling.
You can make cheesecake where you buy the store bought ones and then you pour the filling into it.
It's a batter.
That I'm
But it's a
gonna die
filling
by.
of a this is
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
let me
gonna
get
be
to
a
my
hot
list.
take.
Let's move forward. All right.
Okay.
So obviously pumpkin pie, then a good apple pie, then
Yeah.
a peach pie. Then we go into chocolate cream pie and
Okay.
coconut cream pie.
Yeah.
But then we get into my all-time favorites, which is pizza pie,
Yeah.
and then meat pie, And then cheese pie, savory cheese pie.
Cheese pie.
And then, but my number one favorite, I have to go with AJ, is pecan pie as well.
Pecan pie.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. I would dare say like a chocolate pie, like a French silk chocolate pie or a Boston cream pie is an honorable mention. And pecan pie would be an honorable mention too, because I like this one a little bit more. My mom makes this walnut tart.
It doesn't have pie.
What?
It's a filling though. So
It doesn't
by
have pie in the
definition,
name.
a walnut pie.
There you
There
go.
we
That's
go.
better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Good.
And that's what I put the whipped
Acceptable.
cream on.
That's
So walnut
Ah.
tart is by far the best pie you could ever eat, in my
So you gave
opinion.
her two of the family secrets. The
Yeah.
walnut pie plus the homemade whipped cream.
Well, she doesn't know how to make the walnut tart, so
Oh man.
still relying on my mom for that one. So I like that. Key lime pie, coconut cream pie, my cheese pie cake.
No.
Yes, that I will die because it's a pie. You guys can debate me all you want online. Cheesecake, cheese pie, and pizza.
and pizza.
Yeah,
Hey.
Pizza pie.
pizza pie. Yeah, absolutely. Because I was thinking, I was like, what should I put for the last one? And then we were talking. I was like, oh, pizza. Everybody calls it a pie.
Yeah.
Pie.
Pizza pie.
Was that because I said pizza pie when we were talking in
Probably.
here?
That kind of sparked a little like, oh,
I had a pizza yesterday, so it was fresh.
did you?
It's fresh on my mind.
Where'd you get it from?
The pie.
Oh, the pie.
Oh wow.
We literally have a pizza place called The Pie.
The
How
pie.
ironic.
Yep.
So yeah. But let us know if you think cheesecake is a pie.
It's
What
not.
other hot takes
Yeah.
about pies?
Exactly. Hot.
Do you have?
That's good. Hot take. Now, do you like cold pies or warm pies?
Ooh.
It depends on the pie.
I would agree, but like apple, you could have either way.
way.
Apple, I like it warm better. But
Do
like,
you? Well,
yeah.
yeah, that one's probably good. It's a double-edged thing because like the consistency firms up, so it holds together better. But the apples, you like can cut through them easier when they're warm.
Yeah,
So, but if you've got the warm apple pie, you've got to have the ice cream.
Yes.
that's true.
100%.
Exactly.
But
You
like-
can't
Have
have
a cold apple pie.
You
for
don't need ice
breakfast the
cream.
next
Yeah,
morning.
that's a
Like,
breakfast food.
Just alone.
exactly.
But,
I
like,
would agree.
No, your favorite pumpkin pie is better
No.
cold.
I would say it's not better warm or cold.
Yeah. Okay.
It deserves to be fed to the dogs. So I don't even.
Technically a batter.
They can eat
Also.
pumpkins.
Yeah, exactly. A pumpkin pie is
No.
not a. If cheesecake's not a pie, neither is pumpkin pie.
This is like the time you asked me if cereal was considered a soup, and I was like, no. And I was like, what do you think? Ketchup's considered a smoothie?
This is true. She brought that up, and I was like,
Uh huh.
"Well, by God, ketchup is a smoothie."
It's not a smoothie, but like,
By definition, it is kind of it's a puree of some
No.
It's a
sort.
process, but you have to cook it.
Do you cook ketchup?
I think so.
Interesting.
you cook ketchup?
hmm It's a byproduct of tomato
I have
sauce.
no idea.
That's why we're called a comedy podcast.
Yeah,
We can say these
Because
things.
we don't know anything.
we know too much about bad stuff and not enough about good stuff.
No, we
think
know
it
plenty
should
of
be-
good stuff, but
I think it
Yeah.
should be a philosophical podcast.
Yeah.
We're
Is
diving
this
deep
pie?
into
Into pies.
into the
Who-
mysteries of the universe.
Who would have thought you could have a deep conversation about pies?
yeah,
I would not have guessed
it's
that.
happening right now.
Exactly. But let us know what you think. I think if cheesecake is a pie, then pumpkin pie has
not.
to be a pie. But if cheesecake's not a pie, pumpkin pie is not a
So
pie
you're
either.
taking one with you. It's
Yeah.
like, if I can't be a pie,
I
neither
can't-
can you.
If
I'm
this
not
can't
right,
be a
no
pie,
one will
then
be.
that one can't. And I'm down with that. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
But what do you buy? Do you buy pumpkin pie batter or pumpkin pie filling?
He doesn't get pumpkin pie.
I don't get either.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
call my bluff here.
Exactly. It stays in the can where it
it
deserves.
stays on the shelf.
Exactly.
Do
Yeah.
you buy cheesecake batter or cheesecake filling?
Well, they actually have cheesecake filling.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They have pre-made cheesecake from like Philadelphia cream cheese,
Mhm.
and they call it cream cheese cheesecake filling.
Oh wow! Look
Yeah.
at that.
Just add milk and throw it in the
Oh,
mixer.
wow.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not pie.
We're
Yes,
all
it
learning
is.
something here.
It's round, and it's
So
in a
is-
pie container. Yeah, exactly.
No.
So
No.
What's the
people in the comments just reinforce that I'm right.
Nope. Nope. I am.
Yep, and Paige is wrong with her pumpkin and her other.
You forgot my other ones. Dang.
your other view?
the other viewpoint.
My other.
No, you had apple and raspberry and Yeah, what was your last
Yeah, that's
one?
what I thought. Chocolate.
I'm just
Chocolate,
glad
that's
that
right.
Nobody in this group said anything about lemon, like a lemon meringue or the.
I almost
don't like
thought
that
that.
one?
Eh,
I like lemon bars.
yes,
Those are good.
100%.
Lemon bars are good. Lemon pie, I think, would be, if it was a lemon raspberry pie, that would be better. In fact, we have a student that makes one of those, like a lemon raspberry pie, Mary Lee.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm about ready to be like, how much does the
Yeah, give me
ingredients
that.
cost? And can you please make me
Can you
one?
make me one?
Exactly. I'll give you an extra $10 for your time. And
Right. If you want
Yeah.
more shout outs than Paige on the podcast,
Hey.
just bring in a pie every week.
Yep.
A lemon raspberry pie, and I think that you will
Yeah.
surpass that.
Exactly. And you
No.
will even put your name on it. Be like, this shout out is brought to you by Raspberry Pie. There you go. But all right, moving on to our Ask a Sensei. This week's Ask a Sensei, my first question is kind of dealing with food still. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Go
What do you-
ahead, guests.
I can't answer that question because no matter what I say, if it's the only thing I'm eating for the rest of my life, I'm going to get bored of it.
That's why you have to be
You have to be.
selective in terms of
You have to
like,
think.
how could I make it different, but yet it's still the same?
Like,
For example, the one I would choose, a pizza pie.
Yes.
It would be a really
No.
good one.
You can
I
Because
can't
change
you-
it
make
up.
pizza though.
But you could change all the toppings. It's
You
still
could change the
pizza.
crust. People make.
Oh,
crust
actually,
out
you
of-
could make like a fruit pie,
Yeah.
Yes.
You made a dessert pizza.
dessert pie. Those are good.
Yeah.
So why didn't anybody pick fruit pie in the last section? Because they're terrible. I'm just kidding.
Because they're so good that they like.
But yes, no, exactly. You could make pizza into a dessert.
true.
Into whatever you want. So pizza's a great
Mm-hmm.
answer.
I actually would probably choose pizza too then, because like those dessert pies are so good.
Where do you get your dessert pies from?
My
Like
grandma
what-
makes them.
Grandma
Oh,
makes
wow.
dessert.
Mm-hmm.
I am just now knowing about this after 3 years. Grandma makes a dessert pie.
My grandma does everything.
Thanks for sharing, Paige.
Nice.
You're welcome. You never asked.
Because I never knew.
You never told me.
How could I know ask for something we don't know ever existed from you?
From now
So,
on,
Grandma
you're gonna-
makes a
that's
fruit
part of
pie.
the
Yeah.
intake for all new students.
Yeah.
Your grandma
Does your
make a
grandma make fruit pie?
Does
Is
grandma
there anything
make?
your family is known for cooking?
Yeah,
And can you bring me one?
exactly. So what's on Grandma's fruit pie? Does she
Fruit.
make it look like a pizza or like an actual
Yeah,
pie?
She makes it look like a pizza. It's kind of
Okay.
like
What does she use for like sauce?
I
Is it like a yogurt or a pudding?
Yeah, it's kind of like yogurt, but it's like sweeter.
Okay.
I don't remember what it is.
And then she just sprinkles random fruit on it.
Yeah, she'll do like strawberries and blueberries and
The sad strawberries.
Mm.
Paige's favorite joke.
You already took. the
that's
joke
not
of-
my favorite joke, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's one of the good ones. Out
Did
of
she
the
put
7
like
million.
kiwis on it?
Yeah, she puts kiwis on it.
That because they anytime because Shanna's grandparents love buffets. So anytime they would have like a family dinner, it'd be at a buffet.
Oh.
It used to be called Chinese Gourmet. Do you remember that place?
Yep.
Jamie would always call it Chinese corn maze because he couldn't pronounce gourmet.
Corn
So they would have this dessert pie there that it was like
They're so good.
it almost was like a cookie
yeah,
type
it's like
crust.
it's like a cookie.
Yeah, like a sugar cookie,
Uh-huh.
and then they'd have some sort of spread, almost like a pudding, and they'd always put kiwis on it.
Those are so good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So, all right, so you got
I got
pizza.
pizza.
I got pizza.
You got pizza. What do you got?
I'm gonna go with a sandwich.
a
that is
sandwich.
More creative, and you can do hot sandwiches, cold, sandwiches,
breakfast sandwiches.
breakfast sandwiches.
That's true.
And what is a sandwich? You know, can you throw it in different
No,
things?
Not again.
I'm gonna stop there. We've already
Thank
had
you,
enough
thank
philosophy.
you.
Because technically,
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
wraps are sandwiches,
Technically.
right? Technically,
Is a
But-
burrito a sandwich?
No,
are wraps burritos?
Oh.
I thought we said we weren't gonna talk about
So
this.
that's gonna be if I had to only eat any food, it'd be a sandwich.
Sandwich.
You could have a million different kinds of
Sort of
sandwiches.
a dessert sandwich.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
could do a peanut butter and jelly
Ah,
with banana, or
you
peanut
could
butter
do
and
like
honey.
peanut butter and honey.
You could do chocolate.
Those are
You could do
good.
Nutella and marshmallow.
Yeah, those ones are good.
Put
Those are really
two
good.
together.
My dad would make. We called it squeaky toast.
What?
And, yeah. why we called it squeaky toast, I don't know. But basically, he would make like a cinnamon toast, where in the oven there was a broiler, and he just put like 5 little slices of butter and then cinnamon and sugar, and then broil it, and it'd be crunchy, but yet where the butter was, it'd be soft, and that was really good.
Yeah, the sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. So then you can make something out of that.
There you go.
Yeah. So sandwiches.
Sandwiches. What are you gonna pick?
What about? Sorry, just one more quick question.
Yeah.
What about
Oh,
like
no.
a jelly-filled donut? Does that count as a sandwich?
No, that's not a sandwich.
That's a pie.
That's not a pie. Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
Sandwich has
Because
to
it's
have
filling.
No,
There you
that's a donut.
filling.
It's a donut. You donuts. No, I would probably go for the sake of just something different. Probably tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they do have dessert tacos too, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you could make it's kind of like sandwich.
You can put
It's a-
anything.
it's
Anything
a-
you want
Have
with
'em
it.
hot,
It's
have
an
'em
open-ended
cold.
sandwich. Or an open space sandwich. That's what they call it. Yeah, I would probably say tacos just because, like, I was either thinking like that or hamburgers.
Mhm.
So, but then that would fall under the question of that might be a sandwich.
Well, you could pick sandwich.
It's a hamburger.
Hamburgers are sandwiches.
No, they're not.
That
That's like saying hot dogs are sandwiches.
Which they are.
But
I'm glad you agree.
No!
yeah.
I'm gonna leave. I'm literally gonna leave. You guys can do this podcast on your own.
But sandwich is a great, pizza's a great answer. And again, just for the sake of like varying things up, I'd probably say tacos. So, because again, you could vary whatever filling you wanted in it, and it would still be classified as a taco. Breakfast tacos would be good.
I think you could get away with soups as well. That would be one you
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
variety.
Lots of
Yeah.
soups. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of soups.
Cereal soup.
Cereal.
Cereal's not soup.
So, but let us know what you would want to eat if you only had to eat one thing for the rest of your life. And if we pick, I feel like we picked the best ones.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly. But obviously, there's plenty of opportunities out there for variety. Like you could probably say, like if you only had to eat one specific thing, I would probably say the potato.
Potatoes are really good, actually.
And
You
there's
can do a
so many
lot.
different ways you can make a potato.
I'd
So
say shrimp.
shrimp.
Boiled shrimp, fried shrimp.
Shrimp
Yeah.
is good.
shrimp gumbo, bubble gump. Have you ever been to a bubble gump?
I've not.
They're pretty fun.
Are they?
Yeah. Maya loves that stupid restaurant. So every time we go out of town and there's a Bubba Gump there, or we always have to go to Bubba Gump's. It's funny because they have this like thing on the table that if you needed the server, it says "Run Forest," and if you didn't need it, it would just say like Forest or something like that. So you and they ask
Run,
you Forrest
Forrest,
Gump trivia
run.
questions,
That's
and
awesome.
and
Oh,
That's
no.
weird.
So
Yeah.
make sure the first time I go that I watch the movie
Yeah.
in preparation.
yeah, prep up first.
Okay.
You're
All
prepped
right.
Yeah,
for it.
exactly. So, but all right, moving on to our next question. All right, what do you got for us,
Question
Stephen?
number 2. All right, we're doing the big 3. Unlimited money, unlimited time, or unlimited energy. Which one are you going to pick and why?
Ooh, okay. It's going to be interesting because we got different
Different people.
phases in life too.
For sure.
What do you mean by time?
Like you know how you always say like, God, I never have enough time to do this.
You have
That would
enough
not be
time
that would not
to
be
do
an issue
that.
ever.
So would I just like live forever?
Perhaps.
Would everybody live forever or just me?
No, just
get to
you.
pick.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so unlimited
That
time's
actually is
out.
a
No.
pretty good.
So now you got unlimited money or unlimited energy.
I always have unlimited energy.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
100%. You'll
There you
get
go.
That's why I get more.
Yeah, so I'll take money.
Okay.
unlimited
okay,
money.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, what do you got,
There we
AJ?
go.
I think, I was going to say unlimited time, but now as you talk about
Yeah, no.
that you live forever.
That'd
and,
be
That
horrible.
would
Yeah.
be tough. That
Yeah.
would be tough. So I think that you go with the unlimited money so that you
Ooh.
can buy the rest of the time
You
that you
can-
have and make it the best that you can.
There
You
you
can
go.
buy
Very
your
good
own
point.
energy.
Red Bull.
Maybe
No.
unlimited Red Bull. All right, so what do you got?
So for me, I'm gonna pick unlimited energy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think as I just want to be able to do stuff, and earning things still. Like having all the money in the world is great, I don't know how great it is because I don't have it.
Yeah.
We need more
But
subscribers.
Clearly,
we need more
we're
subscribers
not.
here.
Come on,
Eli-
guys, subscribe for the page.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
So limited
But
energy.
having enough energy, you can do anything. Really,
Yeah.
you can be like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And what I'm learning now that I'm a little older is I get tired. I took a nap yesterday. That's not good. I don't like saying that.
I wanted to take a nap. I didn't get one.
Yeah.
It's funny when you're younger, like kindergarten, you're like, it's nap time. You're like, no.
No.
Now everybody's like, it's nap time. They're like, yeah. I would probably have to say unlimited energy also, because I feel like if I had unlimited energy, I could make unlimited money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, and again, as I'm getting older, and it's like, eventually, like, I know it's crazy to say, eventually, like, grandkids are going to be in my future. Like, I want to be able to play with the grandkids as much as I can. And if, you know, I'm able to see their kids have kids, play with their kids as much as I can, I would definitely want to choose unlimited energy, because it's funny that you're like, I have unlimited energy. Yeah,
Yeah.
when I was your age
Exactly.
too, it's like,
That
was never an issue.
Right.
No.
I was talking to another adult student the other day. They had just completed like a triathlon.
Wow.
And I was all like, oh man, good. And they're, you know, they're not young. And I was like, man, good for you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, I started weight training again. And it's like, God, I'm sore. And it's like, yeah. And she goes, I remember when I like, nothing ever used to be hard and you never got sore. And I was like, yeah, I never really understood that phrase, youth is wasted on the young,
Right.
until I got older. And I'm
Until you
like,
got
oh my
older,
God,
you
it
know.
makes so much
So much
sense.
sense.
Like when I was a kid, like I didn't need any time off, any
You could do
rest.
everything.
You could do anything you
Well,
wanted.
You had no responsibility.
No.
Also that, yeah.
Your job was to show up and have fun
Yep.
and do whatever you wanted.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like, not get yelled at. Like, that's basically your whole life.
Yep.
Don't get yelled at.
Don't get yelled at.
Yeah. Truthfully. And then it's like nothing was like really that hard.
Right.
But yet sometimes we would think, be like, God, this is hard. Now you're like, that wasn't hard at all.
Not difficult at all.
Yeah. You hurt yourself, you're fine in a day.
Ha ha.
Yeah. Just remember that will catch up to you
It
as you
sure
get
will.
older. Like you twist your ankle, you're done for a month.
It's like,
You sneeze too hard, you pull a muscle.
That's the most. The first time that you pulled a back muscle.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Getting into being really old.
No,
But the first,
I don't understand
you're-
this.
You're like, you're doing the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
And all you do is twist wrong, and you're like, holy cow.
You're
Yeah, we-
picking up a book.
Right.
We talked about this last week.
Mhm.
What's the dumbest way you've ever hurt yourself? And I threw my back out by bending over and picking up a book.
Right. And you feel like you're about to meet your maker.
Oh, yeah.
Like it is an
like this is it.
instantaneous pain.
And this is when like I was deadlifting like over 400 pounds, and like
you get a book.
you pick that up and you're like, ah, then you drop it, nothing. Then you bend down to pick up a book and you're like, current, you're like, oh, what's going on? I can't breathe. It's the worst thing ever.
Most embarrassing thing.
Yeah. No, I sleep wrong, and it takes me like 2 hours to like feel like can move again.
Yep.
Like this is ridiculous. I hate it. So I would choose unlimited energy,
Mhm.
but I can understand the whole money thing because
but they're intertwined, right? Like
yeah. So I feel like if you have unlimited money, you might have unlimited energy because you're not spending your energy on getting the money.
right?
That's true.
Right?
So
That's true. Yeah,
I-
you'd have enough to be able to do whatever you wanted.
exactly.
The energy.
Well, and then you can choose where you spend your energy.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I don't have to use my energy on this. I'm going to use it on this.
Yep. Yep.
So I would agree. I think they're kind of like intertwined,
Yeah.
in
And
my opinion.
I'm at the stage of life that really what I want is I want time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to be able to spend my time doing 100% the things I want to do with the people that I care about.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
people that I like.
hmm
And so that's, the way that you do that is being able to be financially free.
Yep.
But you'd be financially free if you had unlimited energy.
Exactly.
That's why it was a good conundrum.
Yeah. But let us know what you guys would
What
think.
would you pick?
What would you pick? Unlimited
And why?
money, time, or energy? But all right, moving on to the next question. My last question is, what is your favorite guilty pleasure song on your phone? So if you looked at your phone, or not even on your phone, on your playlist, whatever, What is that one song where you're like slightly embarrassed that you like it, but yet you listen to it all the time, and then when you do listen to it, everybody's like, "God, turn it off."
Ah,
Yeah. So, do you have one of those pages?
I don't know if I have one. I know that I will play songs just to annoy my dad, but like, I don't know if they're my. I don't think there's any that I'd listen to all the time.
you
Well,
would
maybe
listen to
not-
the Elmo slide all the time.
That's true. The Elmo Slide. Love that
Ooh.
song, guys.
What is that? I don't even know if
It's
I
like-
want to know what that is.
You do want to know what it is.
No.
We're gonna play it after.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The
dear.
Elmo slide.
We
Elmo
love the Elmo
Slide.
Slide.
Is it literally Elmo?
Yeah.
And there's a dance that goes with it.
What?
Really?
Yes.
Because
Oh,
it's like the
The electric slide.
yeah,
It's like the electric
Okay.
slide.
but it's
Okay.
Elmo.
The
Oh, nice.
electric Elmo slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
The
listen
electric
to it. It's so good.
Elmo. So the Elmo slide.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That is the definition
Have
of
you
a guilty
seen my
pleasure.
Elmo socks?
I don't even know if I have.
You have seen my Elmo socks.
Probably. I don't necessarily stare at people's socks,
See,
but
Paige is at the age though that like the song. She's not old enough to have really guilty pleasure songs.
Not
but she'll
really.
have those that her
annoying
kids will like.
songs.
Like I am so embarrassed that my mom likes that.
Yeah.
And you'll experience.
Well,
that
I
one
don't
day.
have those now.
No,
So-
that's true.
Well, let's flip it. What song do your parents play that they love and you're like, this is garbage?
There's a lot.
All of them? Can I choose all?
I know, right?
Or maybe even what type of song? Is it like a rock song, a hip hop song, a pop song, country song? Because country, like I used to freaking hate country. It was so bad.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I was never a huge country fan. I'm starting to become a country fan. I'm starting to appreciate and like a lot more country artists. But if it's like really twangy,
And
It's
it's
like-
too much for you.
I was like, oh God, this is
That's-
bad. But
What?
yet I have like a couple of them that are like, dang, that's really good by like Randy Travis. Like he's pretty twangy
Yeah. Yeah.
and he's got a couple of good songs. So is there any
Yeah,
like genre
well-
that you're just like, Dad, please turn this off?
no, it only like really makes me like turn it off now when he'll play like a more recent or popular song and then he's like singing and dancing. I'm like, stop it. Like you with that one, I forgot what it's called,
Yeah,
but I hate it.
The APT.
I hate it.
Tough.
It will
Yeah,
play. No,
exactly.
it will play in the dojo and he'll just be like, and I'm like, no, I'm leaving.
Bruno Mars, man, you can't beat that song.
Yeah, you
Honestly,
can.
I don't know what they're really saying throughout the song, but when the chorus comes on, you're like, yeah, you're getting down.
getting down.
I know the chorus, like,
It's like when you do the dance with Hot to Go.
I don't do that.
hot
That's
to
what
go.
Olive does.
I do.
I know, and it's awful.
Hot to go. I
Yes,
need to
yeah,
look up that.
We're gonna give you all.
It's a
sorts of
horrible
songs
song.
to listen to.
Hot. Who sings "Hot to Go"?
The Chapel Roan.
Chappelle around.
Chapel Roan.
I
Yeah.
have
It's
no idea.
Chappelle.
Chappelle.
Yep.
Chappelle.
We had to
Chappelle
look it
show
up
is
on
from the
Google.
90s.
Yeah, it's the Chappelle. That was a great show.
It was a good show.
So, what's your go-to guilty pleasure song?
Oh god. I mean, I don't think you think any of your songs are guilty pleasures.
Yeah,
of course not.
One thing that I'm surprised that I'm more recently into that I was never into until I became a parent are like Broadway musicals. Surprisingly,
Oh, it's because of
Interesting.
Lily.
it's because of Lily.
It is because of Lily.
So my oldest daughter decided in 7th grade she wanted to do the school musical, and
Okay,
we're not theater people. My
Yeah.
wife isn't. I'm not. And
I appreciate it, but I'm
That's-
not. I wouldn't do it.
right. Well,
Yeah.
and then she's the oldest, right? And so she comes and you've seen her do all this hard work. and,
Yeah.
you get nostalgic for that. You're like, oh, my little girl.
Oh my
so
God,
proud,
yeah.
it's amazing, right? And so
Try not to cry
we've
in this
gotten it
audience.
right. So definitely have gotten into some of those as a result of that. The other one that I will admit, just because of Paige being here,
Oh no, I'm
Is-
scared.
is I do sometimes just throw on some Benson Boone without
Okay.
without.
Okay,
any
well
kids
that
in the
one's
car.
that's fine. That's fine.
Well, maybe because it's
It's
your age group and genre. But when
He's
you see
a
like,
good singer.
but if you see like an old man rocking it by themselves in their car, you'd be like,
No, I'd be like, that guy? I love that guy. I want to
Maybe.
be friends with that guy.
Until people see that they see him and they're like, mute.
Right. and you realize that guy has to register every time he moves.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. They must be a Corvette driver.
Oh.
All right, what's your go-to guilty pleasure
Oh,
song?
I'm not cool like these. I like our guests, but I like a song called "Perfect Day." It's a song by Freedom Call. It's a metal song, but it takes a different twist.
Metal song.
But it's the ultimate hype song, in my
Okay.
opinion, because
Freedom Day.
It's about having a perfect day, and it's like you're feeling great. The day's great.
Ice Cube had one of those.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had,
But
he
this
had
is
a
a
good day.
different
Oh, different
That's a
genre.
good day.
Yeah.
Today's
Oh,
a
that's
good
right.
day. Come on, this is a perfect day.
This is a perfect day.
Little different.
Okay.
Little different.
Little
So
different.
that's my guilty pleasure song.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I was talking about like with what did Paige think guilty pleasure songs were, what you didn't like your dad listening to. My dad always used to listen to like soft rock, like Three Dog Night and Bread and Jim Croce, and I was like, God, this is so, it's awful. No, I don't mind it. And I'm like, oh God, these are not too bad. Because I remember when I was like in 4th grade, we flew down to Miami because that's where my grandparents lived at the time. And my grandpa gave my dad his old like 85 F-150 pickup truck. And we drove it from Miami to Utah.
Oh man.
And it was in the day of like, you had nothing.
It was radio static for most of the drive.
Radio,
Yep.
cassette player.
Yep.
There was no digital gaming device,
No.
bench seats.
Yes.
So no reclining. And you're just like,
460 air conditioning.
oh yeah.
Yep.
It was it at the time. I was like, it was the longest 3 days of my life. I was like, God, are we there yet? but looking back on it, it was a lot of fun. And he played nothing but like Three Dog Night and Bread and Jim Croce. And I'm like, I'm about ready to jump out of this car. Like, this is terrible. Now it's like I hear those songs and it's very like you said, nostalgic with your daughter. And it's like, okay, it's not that bad, but it's like, I'll never tell him that.
Right.
Like, hey, do you want to listen to some of your crappy rock music? And be like, what are you talking about?
No, I don't have crappy rock
Exactly.
music.
It's like, I don't have crappy music. I would probably say my go-to guilty pleasure song is Baby Shark.
What?
There we go.
Baby
You've
Shark.
heard it here. You've heard it here.
What?
Because of all the different versions of it.
He has
The
some different
R&B one
versions
is
on the playlist.
Particularly good.
If you ever listen to the soul version of Baby
Oh,
Shark,
Is that the one on the playlist?
actually, I don't think I put it on. I need to put it on. I've got a trap version of Baby Shark,
Oh, yeah,
a
I've heard
hip
that
hop
one.
version of Baby Shark, the soul version of Baby Shark. It is like 90s R&B to the max, and you're like,
Boys
yeah.
and Men singing Baby Shark.
Basically,
Wow.
it is
Wow.
awesome.
I think
So,
we need to put a link to all of these songs.
Yeah, you guys
down
can listen to
below.
all of our
Yeah, I will
songs.
definitely-
Hear
well,
these
I will
guilty
let
pleasures.
you. I will put it on before you leave. It is freaking awesome.
Got a lot of
So,
songs to listen to.
Yeah, Baby Shark soul version. It's Desmond something.
That's
I
crazy.
can't remember his last name, but this guy, he took all of these like nursery rhyme songs, like Wheels on the Bus and the Itsy Bitsy Spider and Old MacDonald, like all of those types of songs, and turned them into like R&B hits.
Wow.
Amazing.
I have to tell you, R&B Baby Shark was not on my bingo list this morning.
Yep, and I didn't think it would be.
No.
So you can check that off your
Got
to-do
it. It's
list.
going in the free space. that's for
Exactly.
sure.
So R&B soul version, Baby Shark, Desmond something. You're welcome. Just that's all I got to say. So, but moving on to our last question.
Question number 4.
All right, what do we
All
got?
right. This one's going to take a bit of thinking, all right?
Oh, no.
Everyone will have a little bit of a different answer because everyone's at a different spot of their life. But what moment in your life seemed very small at the time, but ended up making a very big impact?
Oh, that was easy. I
Okay.
have a lot, but like coming here, it was like, I'm just gonna come hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
And here they are. They both quit, and I'm the only one
You're
still
s-
here.
Last person standing.
I
There
know,
you
right?
go.
Yep.
And it's
That
helped
just
me so
shows that
much,
you're a little
too.
bit tougher than
Yeah,
they are.
see?
That's
I'm
okay.
tougher than
A
you.
lot bit tougher.
Sorry, guys, if you're listening to this. But
They're not gonna be listening to this.
she could
You need to tell them to listen to it and be like, you see that? You
yeah,
could probably
I'm gonna beat you up.
honestly, you probably could at this point. So you could pull like a old, what is it, Billy Jack? Be like, I'm gonna take this foot and put it upside the side of your head, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you could. All right, something that you thought was small that
A
made
moment that you thought was small that ended up making a big impact in your life.
So Paige was coming here.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I am
one
gonna have
awkward
to-
phone call.
Yeah, very awkward phone call, but it turned out to be a great one.
It was worth it.
AJ, are you still thinking?
No, mine's easy.
All right,
Okay,
what
go
do you
ahead.
got?
Yeah. So for me, it was getting on the bus, trying to figure out who to ask to the homecoming dance.
Mm.
My now
Wow.
wife walks in, and I think I'm gonna ask her. I
Oh,
like her. She's
there you go.
Yeah.
fun. She's good to be around.
So you guys met in high school?
We actually met. We were in the same 6th grade class.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought my wife and I went back a long ways.
Yeah, no, we were in the same 6th grade. So we had, it was one of those, we knew each other there, and so when we had classes together in junior high, and then
They were like
in high
friends.
school we were just friends, and then junior
Yeah.
high school she was in my math class, and just needed somebody to go to the dance with, and when she came on the
Not
bus-
thinking that it would turn into what it is.
Oh my
No.
gosh, you know what my grandma said?
Oh, no.
He went to pick her up. I don't know if it was for this dance or for
not to pick
something
her up.
else.
Not so again, we're going back to Pioneer Days, a very unique Utah thing. I've come to learn that asking people to high school dances is a very unique thing that we do here in Utah, or maybe regionally. So you come up with some cutesy. This was before Etsy, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Cute time.
Pinterest.
Oh, yeah.
That you would come up with a cutesy way to ask
Yeah.
somebody to the dance, and so you'd go and you'd put stuff all over their room with a sign that says, "Will you
Yeah.
go to the dance with me?" And so me and my friend went to ask my now
Oh,
wife.
so it was right before?
It was before. It was when I was asking her to the dance, and
Yeah.
we knock on the door to go trash her room, and
It
my
was
now
so
sister-in-law
funny.
opens the
So
door,
Funny.
looks at me and my friend, and says, "Which one of you's AJ?"
You're like, why?
I said, "I am, ma'am." I was like a
Yeah.
cocky 16-year-old kid. "You're not that cute." And then she turned around, walked in, closed the door. My now father-in-law had to actually let.
Yeah, you're not that cute.
You're not that cute.
Oh, dang.
Same grandma that makes the
The fruit pie?
yeah,
Oh.
and so's my.
That's when
Patches
you
on
know
my
you got a good grandma because she gave you a hard time at the beginning.
100%.
Usually it's the dad giving you a hard time.
It's scarier when it's the mother.
No.
Just so you know. It's much scarier when you know that she would bury you in the desert and not think twice about it.
Kind of true. Kind of true. Yeah, it's fun. Speaking of like Utah thing, I think this is just a Utah thing also. And I don't think it was a thing when we were younger, but like the day date before the dance.
Oh,
What
The
is
whole day
that?
thing.
They have an entire
it's
day
an agenda, right?
before the actual dance. So like if the dance is at 8, they like go to breakfast, then they do an activity, then they do lunch, then
Then
they go home and
pictures.
change, and then they
Oh.
pick them up, and then they go to the dance.
And then they watch a movie afterward.
I'm like, what? What just happened to like go to dinner, go to the dance, go home?
Right.
Like that is
Apparently
perfectly
not.
fine.
We sometimes would do an activity like mini golf or something like that, but that was it.
I never did
Yeah.
anything. Everybody's like, "What'd you do for your day dates?"
Nothing.
We
Nothing.
danced at the
I
dance.
picked them up for dinner, and we went to dinner, and we went to the dance. That's it. Like I didn't do nothing like that, or at least my generation did nothing like that. I would probably say for my big impact moment, probably something along the lines of that. When I first went to dinner or breakfast with my wife, in fact, we were actually talking about this last night at dinner, because I was like really busy, and I was really kind of like focused on like building my career and myself and all that stuff, and I was like, I don't have time for anything else or anyone else at that moment. So it was right before Labor Day, and she had been texting me. She actually asked me out like months earlier. She's like, "Hey, do you want to go get coffee?" And I'm like, "No, sorry, I'm really busy." I
That's
told
crazy.
her no.
That's crazy.
okay, but I've made up for it, I promise. And it was a Sunday, and I was like, hey, do you want to go get breakfast on Sunday? Because in my mind, I'm thinking I have an extra day, so if it's garbage, I didn't ruin my weekend.
Right.
So, and I picked breakfast because, again, if it's garbage, I still have the rest of my day to make up for it. That was my whole thought process.
Oh, wow.
And it turned into, we went and had breakfast at the corner bakery at Fashion Place Mall. And now she's stuck with me.
Uh-huh.
I would say something like that, or something in terms of, I can't really think specifically, but it's one of those where you do something not thinking of anything of it, but it did make a big impact in someone's life. I know we've all done something like that where it's like, oh, hey, let me grab that for you. Or like, hey, I'll take care of this for you. And you're not thinking anything of it in terms of like, man, this is going to make a huge deal for them.
I'm really going to get rewarded from this.
Yeah. But then all of a sudden, like years later, they tell you, be like, man, you made a huge difference by doing that. And you're like, really?
Just that small act of service. Or
Yeah.
whatever
You're like,
it was.
exactly.
just
It's like, I would have, you looked like you needed some help. So it's like, I helped you out.
right.
So, yeah, I would probably say like first, like initially saying yes to going out to breakfast with my wife. And it's funny because we knew each other in high school. It's funny. She always hates it when I say this. She was a senior when I was a freshman. And
wow.
yeah. So
Wow.
it's like,
So she had to wait for you to come of age before
Yeah,
she could
so-
get a coffee. Got it,
exactly.
got it.
So we all kind of like after high school, we kind of, did the great scattering, and then we ended up coming back together like,
great
later
scattering.
on. And yeah, she always hates it when I was like, why do you always say that I was a senior and you were a freshman? I was like, because it makes you sound like a pedophile.
Oh, what?
So, and she's like, that's not funny. I'm like, I think it's pretty funny.
I need to talk to her because
Yep. Yeah. You need to talk to her, be like, is it really true this? And she'll be like, oh God, did he really say that?
yeah, well, we can complain together about how bad your jokes are.
She hates my jokes.
Good. I need to
Maya,
talk to her.
Maya loves my jokes. Shanna and Jamin, they're not funny.
Not so much.
No, so if I have something funny to ask, I never ask Shanna. She doesn't have a sense of humor.
You ask Maya
I ask Maya. Yeah, she's got the right sense of humor.
the right sense of humor.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like we like Step Brothers. Shanna hates Step Brothers. We'll quote it to her all the time, and she's like, will you guys just stop it, please? I'm like, no, sorry. What's your one little moment?
I'm going to have to copy Paige.
Yeah.
Because I walked in the doors of the old dojo looking for this is when I got my first desk job. So I'm like, I'm not moving around anymore. I need to like get something moving because I need to keep my body healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked in, and little did I know that in 7 years I'd be teaching, and I'd be taking care of kids, and I'd be helping people, and I'd be fixing other people's problems. So that's the little moment that took a lot of courage, because the biggest step is walking through those doors.
Yeah, the hardest part about training.
The hardest
literally
part of
is walking
karate
in the
is
front door.
walking into the dojo.
No, for me
Yeah.
it was calling.
This is true. Everything after that is smooth sailing.
Yeah.
No, and like with him, you actually came in and did a month.
I did a month
He
way long ago.
He did a trial month a long time ago, and I was like, this guy's a done deal. He loves it. He's doing great. It's like he's going to stay for a long time. Then after the month is up, and we're like, hey, do you want to keep going? He's like, no. I'm getting surgery. And I'm like,
What?
it really threw me off. I was like, there is no indication that this guy wasn't going to keep going. I'm like, that's okay. Like, we can totally work around it. No, but you ended up having major back surgery,
Mhm.
and it took you out for,
4 years.
yeah, quite a while.
4 years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's-
because you originally came in when you were
18.
18.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really been amazing to see, like you had mentioned, like the small things that you do and that you're doing that make such impacts on kids' lives. And as an outsider parent looking in,
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that you realize how much of an impact that makes in the kids' lives.
Yeah.
We've got Paige, obviously, that trains here, and I know you guys over the past several podcasts have talked about some of the the goods and bads that have
Yeah.
or difficult times, I should say, not bad, but difficult times that have hit the dojo.
Yeah.
And the life lessons that you learn to persevere and overcome and that sort of thing. We also have my youngest that trains
CJ,
here as well, and his experience is totally different and yet still just as impactful.
Yeah.
Like we were talking at Tiny Tim's.
Yep.
CJ needs this so
Yep.
that he can stay active and not just spend all his time.
He's a character.
Oh my gosh, he's fun.
He's funny.
He's like the opposite of Paige, but yet very similar
Very
to
similar.
Paige.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
And it's funny. So he definitely hyperfixates on things. I remember during COVID. So he would have been about 4 years old, and he was on a dinosaur kick, as most 4-year-olds are. And here they had these where somebody had made these life-size replicas of dinosaurs, and you could drive your car through.
Uh-huh.
Oh
You know
yeah.
this one?
Yeah.
And we come around the corner, and you turn your radio to a station, it tells you about the different dinosaurs.
Oh,
you see.
that's
And
cool.
we come around this corner, and 4-year-old CJ, look, a Parasaurolophus.
And we're like, what?
And
Yeah.
then immediately the radio, next up, you'll see the Parasaurolophus. I'm like, say that again, because I don't even know what just came out of your mouth.
You're like, nerd.
Right. Parasaurolophus. It's a crested dinosaur that makes noises out of its trunk. And then the radio is saying,
Just
literally saying
repeating
it
what
after.
CJ said.
It was an echo.
It was amazing.
Now he's on a World War II kick.
World War II
Oh,
is
man.
his
Yeah.
thing.
We have 2 World War II like historians
Oh, really?
effectively. Yeah, him and another kid. His name's Owen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is he in the same younger
no,
kid's
he's
class?
in the juniors class.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Man, you ask him, be like, "Hey, Owen, like, what do you think the best artillery gun was from World War II?"
Oh,
And
gosh.
he'll talk to you for a half hour. And I'll be
Yeah,
like,
ask CJ that.
DJ's all about military rankings
Yeah.
in the world. You know, if this country and this country partnered up against this country in World War III, then they would be able to take over this country and this country. It's
he'd be really good at risk, huh?
yeah, right.
Oh,
right.
no.
Well, if I'm gonna be
exactly.
so honest, I think Liam could have sparked some of that too, because he was always talking about like, these are the military ranks,
Oh,
and
yeah.
this is the codes and stuff. And CJ's like,
Yeah.
tell me about that.
Yeah, he would talk about planes and
Yeah,
this
yeah,
and that. And sometimes you had to look at Liam and be like, that's not true, Liam. Like, do a little bit more research, buddy.
No, Liam was always right.
Yeah, according to Liam was always right. Correct. Yeah, no, it's funny because like talking about that like small things and things you don't know you're doing, like you and Liam both unknowingly have that impact on these little kids. And you have no idea what you've done, what you said, how you said it. Next thing you know, they'll come up to you and they'll be like, "Hey, do you remember when you did this?" And you're like, "No." And it's like, it made a huge impact. Like Tony, I saw Tony the other weekend and he was telling me a story about how a former student called him and was like, "Hey, I'm in this something." I don't even remember if it was a play or if it was a sporting event or something. He's like, "I'm in this something and I'm doing it." I think it was rugby or whatever, but it's like the final of that. He's like, "I would love for it if you came."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Sure. All right, cool." I came, and he hadn't seen this student in probably 3 or 4 years. It's been a while since the guy's trained. And he went to it, and then he went in the back afterwards, and Tony's like the only non-family member there, and they only had a couple of people. And when the guy turned around and saw him, he like just broke down and cried and like hugged him. He's like, "You have no idea the impact you've made on my life. You basically saved my life." He's like, "I had no
Wow.
family at that time." And Tony's like, "Well, awesome, but
Yeah.
like you just asked me to come," and I'm like, "Of course I'm
Oh, of
gonna
course I'll
come." And he's like, "Nobody else really came for him," and it's just like,
Yeah, that's one of the
Yeah.
things that's really impressed me with karate training in general.
Yeah.
And especially here at True Motion
Mhm.
is that to choose a career that is working with kids in such pivotal times, and to your point, you don't know what they're going through,
Yeah.
but you can give them 30 minutes or an hour, couple hours every week where they can find strength and confidence and people who are encouraging them.
Yeah.
And despite anything else that's going on in their lives, they know that this is a place where they can learn and grow and develop, and And I just am in awe and admire that this is what you've chosen to do, and this is what you do, and the impacts that you make on countless
And
lives.
it's a lot like parenting. It's I don't want to say it's a thankless job because it's not, but parenting is a thankless job until your kids get older and then they realize, wow, like mom and dad really did a lot for me. Like you probably already started to get a glimpse of this.
Yeah.
But you'll get a really big glimpse of it when you have your own kids.
When I have to do my own stuff.
When you have to do your own stuff. And in fact, I heard a phrase the other day. It's like how you treat your parents when you're older is a direct reflection on how they treated you.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And it's true for a lot of people. So like if you have like older kids that treat their parents well, that's generally a direct reflection on how they treated you. So just keep that in mind. But those are all great answers. A lot of fun. Let us know what you guys think. If there's been a moment that you're like, man, that's nothing, then all of a sudden turn out
Share
to be this.
your moment.
Share
in the
your
comments
moment
below.
in the comments. But moving on to our fight scene. All right, this week's fight scene we've kind of dedicated because Paige is here, so we're going to do 2 strong female characters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We've got Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so how we do the fight scenes is we do 3 rounds. We do 1 in each person's world/universe. And then the 3rd round is no powers, just hand-to-hand fighting in a cage. Okay, so we've got Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel in the, we'll say, what's the island they're from?
Oh, my gosh.
The,
I knew
The
this.
Wonder
the
Woman
Greek island?
The Greek island.
Yeah,
that,
the Greek island.
that nobody can see.
Themyscira or something.
Themyscira.
Oh, yeah.
Themyscira.
Was that right?
I think so.
Okay.
I think you're right.
Okay.
So we've got Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel on Themyscira. Who you got? Paige, who do you think is going to win that round?
Don't ask me first.
Okay.
Ask my dad. He'll.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going with Wonder Woman because I don't like Captain Marvel.
Whoa.
Wow. Little bias
But
here.
I truly think Wonder Woman would beat her because she's the daughter of Zeus, effectively. So she's very, very powerful. And the fact that she's on her own home turf,
That's true. That's true.
home field advantage tends
Field
to.
advantage is important.
There's been very few times where the non-home field advantage person actually wins. So I'm gonna say Wonder Woman just for the fact that I personally think she's stronger. I think a lot of internet nerds will probably say that's wrong.
She is stronger, actually.
I believe she is stronger. She just doesn't have like the energy blast.
Right.
But she's got arrows.
That's
Right.
true.
She's
That's
got arrows, a sword,
a
indestructible
shield.
gauntlets, a
She's
shield,
got her,
a lasso.
Yeah.
This is how
This is
I
all-
view it going.
Yeah.
She takes her lasso of truth and wraps around Captain Marvel and then makes her divulge all her deepest, darkest secrets and then,
Oh, no.
then like kills her from mind trick.
Oh, no.
She's like, I did this and this and this. Oh
Yeah,
my
and
gosh,
then
I
she'll-
can't live anymore.
She'll use it against her. It's going to sound sexist, but she fights like a girl and she takes you down mentally.
Oh.
Right, there you go.
Women, if they can't physically fight, they will destroy you with their mind. They are brain ninjas, as Dane Cook would always say. They will say one little comment and you don't think it's anything and it just like, it gets
in there
stuck
for
in your
forever.
brain. Then the next thing you know, it explodes.
Oh, no.
And then you are just done. So Wonder Woman's going to lasso Captain Marvel. She's going to divulge all her secrets, and then she's going to use those secrets against her, get her off her game, and then beat the crap out of her.
Yeah, I
So-
agree. I'm going to take Wonder Woman for round 1 as well.
Yep.
Wonder Woman is superior in being trained fighting style.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
know, what she needs is what Captain Marvel has that Wonder Woman doesn't have. Wonder Woman can just deflect.
Yeah.
So the cosmic beams,
She's got
the
those
flight,
bracelets.
almost equal strength,
Yeah.
but strength without combat skill is not as valuable. So
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's combat skill takes it here.
So who do you got round 1?
I'm going home field advantage.
Yeah,
so
Cap-
100%.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Me too.
All right. So we all got Wonder Woman round 1.
There we go.
Now we've got Captain Marvel on her home field advantage. Technically, she's from Earth, but we'll say she's in space.
Space.
She's from Earth.
Yeah, but yet she was taken to Kree
Mm-hmm.
and trained on the planet Kree. I think, is it a planet? I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
She was trained somewhere
Borough
else.
of New York, I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, but let's say they're in space,
Okay.
okay? Or they're on a spaceship in space.
Mm-hmm.
Then it can go one of two ways from there. So,
Mm-hmm.
since it's in space, I'm actually going to give it to Captain Marvel just
Mhm.
because she can fly in space without dying.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. So
I
she,
feel like, yeah, if they're on a spaceship, she just blows a hole in
yeah,
the spaceship.
Wonder Woman's gone.
Wonder Woman gets sucked out,
Mhm.
and then if she does survive out in space, then they fight because Captain Marvel can fly and breathe in space, and then she just beats her up from there.
So do we know that Wonder Woman
Yeah.
can't breathe in space?
No, we
Or do
don't,
just
but I'm
assume that?
assuming
I'm assuming that
I'm
Yeah.
assuming that. Yeah, let's say she can breathe in space.
she doesn't know how to fly. in
She doesn't know how to.
space,
She
so
can't fly,
she's-
so she's
That's
just kind
true.
of floating there.
Doesn't
Yeah.
she have like her invisible jet?
Yeah, she does. So that's how she can fly. But
Mhm.
since it's invisible, I think she lost it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then she's walking around, be like, boop, 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 "Where's that damn jet?" Yeah. So, I think Captain Marvel, as much as I hate to say it, Captain Marvel wins
Wins in
round.
space.
round
I think
second
Captain Marvel unleashes her cosmic form and just obliterates Wonder Woman.
Round. Yeah.
I think it's a more further fight in space, just because the home field advantage for Captain Marvel is far superior than the Themyscira advantage for Diana Prince.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and space kind of neutralizes a lot of stuff. So
You've got the high road if you're if you can travel and
Yeah,
move and
exactly.
gives you good
I
distinct
agree.
advantage.
See, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
All right, so we got 1-1.
1-1.
Round
Unanimous.
3, we've got in a cage, like MMA style fighting. No powers, no flying, no cosmic
No
beams,
weapons.
no weapons, no lasso of truth,
Oh,
no
that one-
bracelets, just hand to hand fighting.
I think Wonder Woman would win that one
Yeah, I
because
think
she
Wonder
was
Woman
she was
destroy her.
trained in
Yeah.
combat. So she's like, boom, boom, boom.
Carol Danvers was a pilot. So, I mean, she does have training,
Yeah,
but she doesn't have a lot of like combat hand to hand training.
Hmm.
She has flight training and like she can withstand a lot of like, G forces and force and all that stuff. But I don't
have that in a cage.
No, you
Right.
don't. You
It's
don't
a
have a
celebrity
plane.
deathmatch style.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I believe Wonder Woman just
Yep.
pulverizes her. I think she gets a couple of big hits in. Even if you strip away like their strength powers, I mean,
The
Wo-
training.
Wonder
It is the
Woman's an,
training.
The warrior.
an Amazonian,
The Amazon
Right.
training.
and
right?
she's just strong anyways, regardless if they've got like Zeus powers.
Mhm.
I think you find out that she actually doesn't need the lasso of truth to
No.
get those secrets out of her.
Nope.
Mm.
She just starts pummeling her, and she probably pins her down and then starts tapping on her forehead with her
Yeah.
knuckle, and is like, "Tell me 10 things."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I totally got
just
Wonder
like
Woman.
Big Sister style, like just totally just.
At least they don't do like what guys would do, where they would get like the spit of snot and it'd like go towards their face, and like, and then they'd suck it up, and then they'd
That's
do it again.
disgusting.
So brings up warning for my brothers. So I'm the youngest. and
Oh, not
my-
this
my brothers
story.
did that to me one time, and I laughed so hard that I threw up all over myself.
Hey,
Self-defense.
Right, totally.
you showed him.
Right.
Stop it.
Did they ever do it again?
No, they never did it again. but
Hey,
they did
it
lock
worked.
me out of the basement, so I had to take care of cleaning up my own. I destroyed my brand new MC Hammer pants. I was.
Oh.
Oh man,
So
you had
disappointed.
hammer
weren't you only,
pants.
like-
Yes.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was young. I
He was, like,
6,
7.
7,
It was in the
8.
'90s.
I deserved it though. Yeah, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
for sure.
MC Hammer's the man.
Yes.
The hammer pants.
Hammer pants.
If you ever watch the parody of MC Hammer from In Living Color,
No. I don't
Tommy
think I've ever
Davis
seen
Jr.
that.
does it, or not Tommy Davis Jr. Tommy Davison. He does MC Hammer is funny, and they
Oh,
make fun of the pants, and they get bigger and bigger each scene. Then eventually they're like wrapped over his head. It's
I think
phenomenal.
we need to find that. And link
Yes,
that in the show notes.
exactly. But I got Wonder Woman 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got? Wonder Woman 2-1.
Yep.
2-1.
As well. I think we're all in agreement.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, Captain Marvel sucks.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wonder Woman's better, which is interesting because I really like Marvel. I don't dislike DC, but I like Marvel characters better. But Captain Marvel, like, I don't think she's a bad character. I don't know. I just think Wonder Woman's Like when you think like iconic strong female characters,
Wonder Woman.
you think Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like there's no, if you ask anybody on the street, be like, name me a strong female character, everybody's going to be like Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah,
She was the first. She paved the way for Captain Marvel to be able
Yes.
to be Captain Marvel.
I agree.
Mm.
Interestingly enough, both DC and Marvel both had a Captain Marvel, but they renamed the DC version of Captain Marvel to Shazam. Yeah, Shazam originally was called
Terrible
Captain
movie
Marvel.
by Shaq.
Well,
Kazam.
Oh, sorry. My
Yeah.
bad.
Kazam.
Wow.
Yeah. There was a Shazam. That's actually a Mandela effect like theory because Sinbad did the
Oh,
movie Shazam,
That's right.
but you can't find it anywhere online.
Wow.
And people are like, no, that was Shaq. Shaq did Kazam.
That's right. He did Kazam.
Whoa.
It
But
was Sinbad. and
Sinbad-
Shazam.
Did Shazam. And everybody's online and Hollywood, they're like, no, he never did that. And he's even come out and said he never did that. And yet somebody pulled up a VHS video of Shazam and him on the title. So do you guys believe that there was a Shazam? I do.
wow. Big
But-
conspiracy moment.
Yep, exactly. But I got Wonder Woman kicking the crap out of Captain Marvel because she sucks and Wonder
Wow.
Woman is way better. So, but we'll see. All right, moving on to our joke of the week. All right, so now it's your time to shine, Paige.
Yeah.
What's your joke?
I brought a pirate joke because I was like, they like pirate jokes, and I'm funny, so I'll make
He
'em
likes
laugh.
pirate jokes.
You like pirate jokes. You told it on the last podcast.
I did. I
Told it to
did. So
me.
what's your pirate joke?
If I butcher this, I'm actually gonna like actually leave this time.
Yeah.
You tell your joke first. I gotta
Okay.
make sure.
All right, you
I
go
have to-
first.
All right.
I
My
gotta make sure
joke.
I word it
Paper to
right.
Write it down.
No, I
My-
need to make sure I word it
My
right.
joke is I went to buy some camouflage pants. I just couldn't find any. That's a good one.
That
Look
is
at it.
That
What do you
was
I got
got?
a funny story.
Horrible.
No, it's great.
I
Nope.
joined a new club. It's called the Condescending Club, and there's a rule. It's really quite complex, and to be honest with you, I don't think you'd understand it, even if I explained it to you in very simple terms.
Nice.
That's too complicated for Paige.
It's not that it's complicated. It's that it's not a good joke.
So funny.
It's funny.
No, it's not. Okay.
Do you got your joke?
Yes.
All right.
Alright.
What do we got?
Why don't pirates shower before they walk the plank?
Why?
They wash up on shore.
That's
See? I told you I'm funny.
That
good.
that
That's
is
a
a
good
good
one.
one. I've never heard that one. Good
That's so
job.
good.
Doo-doo-ch. All right, AJ, what
Boom.
do you got?
Well, I'll tell the joke that Paige couldn't remember or didn't understand.
I remember it now and I understand it.
that my
But it's not good.
that my dad told last night, which is, did you hear about the guy who was walking down the street and all of a sudden he got hit with an oboe, a clarinet, a flute, and a cello? It was an orchestrated attack.
That's a good one.
No, it's
So do you
not.
get it now?
No, I understood it. It's just
Oh.
so bad.
Funny.
That's pretty
It's so
funny.
bad.
That was funny too.
That's-
Oh, wow.
That's a joke I'll tell my mom because she's a music
There
person.
you go. There
She's
you
a
go.
music major.
It will be
was
funny for music
orchestrated.
people, but like,
You're a music person.
Yeah, you like bad music.
And you play the clarinet.
Yeah, see? It's an orchestrated attack. Come on now.
it's not funny.
That's pretty funny.
No, it's not.
But all right, give us a joke. Actually, rate who had the best joke.
Who had
Oh,
the
it was
best
me for
joke?
sure.
So,
It was me.
honestly, yours is probably
It's-
going to be pretty good.
See?
I guess might
Well,
take this one.
They wash up on the shore. I did not see that coming. So
yeah.
that was a good one.
Mhm.
The news hit me right out of the purple, right?
I know,
Yeah.
right?
All right, moving on to our shout outs. All right, you guys got anybody you'd like to shout out this week?
I'm gonna shout out to CJ.
CJ,
Ooh.
he went to camp, right?
He went to day camp. Yep.
'Kay.
And got super dirty, which is what
Good
always
job.
happens. It's always fun to go to these day camps as a chaperone and watch the moms that are chaperoning, like from
Versus the
war
dads?
versus the dads who are like, just go, like yeah. Get
Hey,
shot
don't put
dirty.
that in your mouth, but
Well,
all right,
yeah,
whatever.
No, put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
You'll learn.
Yeah. Be like, I'm going to eat it. Go ahead.
There you go. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
You'll only do it once.
Yeah, you'll figure out that that's bad. All right, so CJ, what
Yep.
did he Was it like all week or was it just Tuesday?
No, it was just Tuesday.
Okay.
For a few hours, and you go up to the Boy Scout camp, and they have youth groups that they go and.
Did you like zip lining and?
Come on, no. So this, I'll tell you this real quick. So my neighbor 2 doors down, he got roped in. He doesn't have any kids that age. It's basically the 8 to 11-year-old kids in the neighborhood that go to these camps. There was probably 40 of them or something like that. And his kids are all older, and he's retired military. Like he is just great. He's
dear,
he's amazing.
Yeah,
we love Dave. Shout out to Dave. And so we're in there, and they're shooting BB guns.
Yes.
And
I like this guy.
The poor scouter gal that's doing the instruction says to the group of kids, and when you push the safety off, now you have a dangerous weapon. And he took everything in him to not just like
go off on her,
like BB gun, dangerous weapon. No. This is not. It was.
It might cause you some minor injuries.
He's like, his exact quote was, "We shoot each other with those without any protection. It's not a problem."
Yeah. Now, like if you get hit in the eye, that'll be bad. But anywhere else, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yep. In fact, I think some airsoft guns can probably hit harder.
Oh, 100%.
So,
especially because this was like a Red Ryder Daisy. Just one.
You're gonna shoot your eye out.
It was exactly what it was, and it's like now you've got a dangerous weapon, and I just looked at him right at the moment where he just. Everything in him to not.
You just saw the heat coming out of his ears.
Yeah.
Going all Yosemite Sam.
Totally.
Yep. All right. Okay, so you got anybody you want to shout out, Paige?
I'm going to shout out Anae for making you feel old.
Whoa.
I was talking to Anae, and like we learned last episode, he's literally one of the funniest kids here.
He is one of the funniest kids
He's
here.
like, Miss Paige, can I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah, what's your question? And he goes, were you born in 1942? And I was like, no.
Oh, yeah,
Were
I
you
remember
born
now.
in 1957? No. Were you born in 1991? No. Were you born in 1999? No. I said, Anae, I was not born in the 1900s. And Sensei Mark went, that made me feel old.
Yeah.
And I was like, haha. He's a funny kid. He is
a funny kid.
So funny.
Yeah, if we've had to curb the why. After everything.
No, everything.
Why?
Like, an A, if I say go against the mirrors, just shut up and go.
Just go.
No,
Don't say why. Just go.
Yeah, there was a point in time when you would say something. You'd be like, do 10 push-ups or whatever. And he'd be like, what's a push-up? And I'm like, you know what a push-up is, Anae? And he's like, what's a you know what a push-up is, Anae? And I'm like, Anae, I'm not doing this today. And he's like, what's a Anae? I'm not doing this today. And I'm like,
yeah. You're like,
I'm leaving.
Done.
And he's
I'm
like,
done.
what's an I'm leaving? And I'm like, nope.
Like, I'm literally not going to talk to you
Or
anymore.
you volunteer to go inside the heavy bag.
Yep, exactly. What movie was that from?
I don't know.
There was a movie
I just
where
made
it
that up.
shows some guy beating up a bag, like he looks like he was training, and then they unzip it and a dude falls out. I got to remember what that movie's from. But who you got as a shout out?
I got our guests as a shout out.
I would agree.
They're awesome. We've hung out with them twice this week.
Yeah.
Doing Tiny Tim's and now our podcast. And it's
Yeah.
really awesome to get to know them and
We really appreciate you guys coming
spend some
in.
time outside of teaching.
We'll definitely have you guys on again. This was fun. So
Woo-hoo. Part
thank
two?
you for, part two.
Part two.
We appreciate you taking the time. I know you're a very busy man, AJ, so we really appreciate you, carving some time out of your schedule to come spend some time with us. I know I really appreciate it, so thank you. We never want to make sure we don't feel like you're wasting your time, so we really appreciate the insight you've given us, the fun conversations. It was a fun day today.
We
Thank
have
you.
parties here every day. I'm telling
Absolutely.
you.
Anytime you come to it's always a party at the
It's a
dojo.
party.
Always.
So, but any final thoughts you want to leave the people? We always try to say how to make a positive impact on people. So it could be something very small that you not think that's nothing, but yet in the moment to that person, it's the world. And it could be something as simple as, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Because how many times do you get people to be like, I'm really happy to see you. How are you today?
Right.
Nobody says that to anybody anymore. So.
Yeah, no, I guess my final thought would be just if I put a theme on our discussion today. It's do something small for somebody else.
Yeah, I agree.
And it'll help them. And at the end of the day, like it says on Tiny Tim's Place, if you're feeling bad, go do something good for somebody else, and it'll turn your day around as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I had like a hard time this week with
certain subjects and
Yeah.
topics that got brought up, and it was tough on you. It was tough
Yeah,
on you,
and
but
I
you
was
you
like,
powered through.
Yeah, so I would just say the same thing. And like, I don't know. Don't be afraid to talk about your feelings, because like, if you hold it all in, it's like a bottle. You're just filling it up. It's gonna
It's gonna
shake up
overflow
and
at some
explode.
point.
Yeah.
I agree. That's a great way to describe it. You know, if you bottle it up, if you put a cap on it, now you're gonna build
it's
pressure,
gonna explode.
and it's gonna blow up. So that's something, especially for the young men and men, that's tough for them to do, because we're
I'm a man. I
Well-
don't feel feelings.
yes and no. I agree. That's how it's perceived, but we're taught as a young age to be like, you got to be strong, and we perceive strength as like
Mentally strong or like super like physically?
both. You have to be the rock for your family, and you have to burden and shelter the problems and not give problems to people. So for men, they don't like to talk about their problems because they don't want to feel like they're burdening somebody else with their problems.
I'm not a man, but I'm the same way.
No, it's a thing as well. But the truth of the matter is you do have to have some sort of healthy outlet to get the problems out. Now, if you just freely spew all your problems to everybody, that's not a good thing. But there's nothing wrong with being selective on who you share and how you share your problems with people. So I would agree. And kind of like the topic that we've always kind of gone on is don't take things too serious all the time.
100%.
It's like enjoy the silly fun things like hot dogs or sandwiches.
No, they're not.
Cereals or soup.
They're not
Is
sandwiches.
cheesecake actually a pie?
Yes. And
No.
the answer to all of
No.
those is yes.
No, it's no.
Yes.
It's no.
So don't take life too serious. Have fun with it. Anything else you want to leave people with?
Everything that has been said already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, we're still putting your wins out there. So if you have a win,
Yep.
and you want to share it, we will highlight you
Yes.
in this segment.
So
Make sure that
email us a win or
email us
comment
a win if you're shy, or post it in the comments if you're not shy. And
Yep.
Oh yeah.
all of our
Also, make
tens of
sure
people.
you have your mics on
Yes.
before you start
Yeah.
recording.
And make sure you do a proper sound check before you start your
Proper sound check.
podcast episode.
so we don't have to restart 5 times.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be a great show. So thank you for spending the time with us, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend, and make sure you kick it with us next time.
Kick it with us next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.